When exploring the deep pits of the jungle, make sure to avoid the water. Something down there might develop quite the crush on you. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your BFF Snowy Aria663 here, right now. And for day 3 of the epic, spooky, terrifying Scare-A-Thon, the wheel picked Anaconda from 1997. Is this really considered horror? Well, according to my friend Mike, who directly recommended this one, yes, just so you know, I knocked Spree off the list for this. Blame him. Actually, don't. You're the best, Mike. But fuck you for making me watch this. I'll start with a brief synopsis, go into my thoughts, and then dive into spoiler territory with a full summary. Ready? Let's go. A National Geographic film team consisting of J-Lo, Ice Cube, Owen Wilson, this bitch, another redhead, a British dude, and a guy who's definitely gonna make it out, okay? All head to the Amazon to film a documentary about the local natives. While there, they find a wild Jon Voight stranded on a broken boat, as well as a giant monster slithering in the water. If someone asks you what a 90s B-movie monster horror was like, this would be the poster child. What a cheese fest, genuinely. I am terrified of snakes, horrifically scared of them, and I barely flinched in this one. I guess in some of the shots, the animatronic or puppet snake is impressive, but anytime they cut to a CGI shot, it looks so aggressively 90s, which means bad. I think the only scare you really get here is from the sound design of the creature, which does make things pretty intense before it shows up in the movie proper. Pretty much all the characters in this are forgettable. Ice Cube basically just plays himself. Owen Wilson, I mean, look at him. And J-Lo feels more like eye candy than a fleshed out character. And as proof of how bland all these people are, I literally did not remember anyone's name. And Jon Voight, dear lord, he plays a stereotype abomination. What even is this accent? Why is he here? What is he doing? I'm convinced this man just wandered into set and the crew just decided to keep him in the movie. Now we're gonna get a little deeper into the plot and into some spoilers. If you wanna skip, head to this time. 3, 2, 1, boo. When the guy who is definitely gonna make it out ends up getting killed by the snake, and the second ginger gets stung by a paralyzing wasp, Jon Voight takes control of the ship. He tells the group that they're gonna capture the snake for lots of money, and successfully recruits Owen Wilson to his side with the promise of a payout. While forcing the team to work with him, the snake overpowers their measures and eats Owen Wilson, sending his redhead girlfriend into hysterics. Anyway, J-Lo tries seducing Jon Voight to get him to lower his guard, having Ice Cube and the British dude knock him out and tie him up. J-Lo then makes it clear that she knows him being stranded on that boat in the beginning was a ploy to get control of their boat to track the snake. Baller. While trying to get back home, the snake attacks again, forcing the passengers off the boat. The British guy gets cornered behind a waterfall and gets knobbed on when he tries to escape. The redhead girlfriend tries to confront Jon Voight during this, only resulting in him escaping and killing her in the process.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
J-Lo manages to shoot the snake before it can kill Ice Cube, and then Ginger Guy wakes up from his nap to take out Jon Voight, sending the 3 remaining survivors on a desperate search to find more fuel so they can make it home. Ginger goes back for another nap while Ice Cube and J-Lo head to an abandoned building to collect fuel from some barrels inside. Before they can do that, Jon Voight knocks them out and ties them up as bait to lure a second snake in. Using the sharp wits of 90s B-movie protagonists, Ice Cube and J-Lo get free and knock Jon Voight down, letting him get slurped up by the snake. Snake 4. Cool. Needing a way to kill their scaly pursuer, J-Lo figures they can blow the snake up and out the nearby smokestack, letting herself be the bait while Ice Cube gets the spark going. Before that can happen, the snake vomits up a still living Jon Voight who fucking winks at J-Lo. What the hell? J-Lo barely manages to escape as the explosion hits, still not killing the fucking snake. Ice Cube finally gets it down after hitting it a crap ton of times, letting the 2 icons and some random sleepy redhead make it home safely. What a goddamn weird-ass movie. I mean, hey, you gotta have some crazy oddballs in any horror lineup. I think I articulated how goofy and campy this one can be, and for some, yeah, it's probably all the fun you could ever want to have. For me, if I'm gonna watch a cheesy movie, I need slightly more likable or funny characters, and I think that's what makes this one not work for me personally. And maybe I could use less of a stereotype that Jon Voight plays. Christ, that's some of the most awkward acting I've seen in my lifetime. If you're a fan of ridiculous schlock from the 90s, then damn, this movie's for you. And I give credit for how silly it can get at times. I know you're not meant to take it seriously, but critically, the best I can give it is 2 out of 5 stars. Thanks so much for watching my video, and as for tomorrow's movie, if you go hiking in the wilderness, make sure to avoid that shortcut through the woods. It really sets the gods' sights on you. Bye!